Hey everyone, Sam the Miracle Man here. I help people get rid of this head trash so they can really transform themselves when they start trusting this inner voice, their own inner knowing. So that's what I want to talk about today is that our words are our wand, that ultimately we create our reality. What you think about, you bring about. So if you're in misery, you'll bring more misery. If that's all you're thinking about is complaining thoughts, that life is terrible, horrible, whatever, you're going to get more of that to complain about. But if you see the beauty of who you are and the beauty of life, you will see more of that in the world. You know, as Louise Hay said, never ever criticize yourself. I know my own case, when I was filled with self-criticism, I created 3 autoimmune diseases, multiple sclerosis, psoriasis, psoriatic arthritis, because I was poisoning my own inner environment. But when I let that go, I healed. Is to see that we have to be really mindful of the words that we use, how we speak to ourselves. So we want to get rid of the criticism, saying, I cannot do, I shouldn't do, or this or that. There's all these mental stories, all this head trash that we need to clear out, to really see that we are the masters of our destiny. And we create this destiny by our thinking, our thought process. And it's really to see that all these negative thoughts are head trash and they need to go. They need to be thrown out. Like if you're collecting your garbage, you put it out every week to the curb. Well, every day you're collecting garbage, but we have a tendency to hang on to that we're constantly recycling this garbage, that we really need to do a daily mental shower to clear out all this junk. What beliefs did I pick up today that aren't supporting me? What opinions? What judgments? What stories from other people did I pick up? Every day they need to be washed away, mentally washed away. We take a physical shower, but we're really taking this mental shower. But just really for the thought of the day is realize that your words are your wand. Your words create your reality. It creates your perception of the world. To let all this nonsense go. To really live here, trusting yourself. To realize that you are part of the universal consciousness, if you will, the divine love, God, perfect spirit, whatever resonates for you, you are that. But to realize there's nothing outside of you, that there's this one divine love of the universe that created you. But we're all connected to this one divine love. There is no separation. It's simply the mind creating the stories of separation, isolation, of misery, of pain, of suffering. I know I lived there for 38 years. It was not fun. But then I saw I have thoughts, but I'm not my thoughts. I am the observer of my thoughts. I'm the witness to my thoughts. If this doesn't make sense to you, take some old photographs of yourself, maybe as a young boy, a little bit older, a young girl, middle-aged girl, just a few pictures of yourself throughout time, and look at all your different bodies. Just look at all your different bodies and ask yourself, look at all these bodies. Where did I go? Think about that. Where did you go with all these changing bodies? You went no place. For the one who sees through the eyes never has changed. It's the infinite you, the perfect spirit. This body will come and go, but the spirit remains whole because it can never be destroyed. The soul never goes dark, never gets extinguished. It's just the mind creating the darkness. That is all. But to realize you have this divine light within you and realize you are one with the universe. Your wish is your command. Whatever you think about, your brain about, to realize the power of your words, that your words are your wand. What kind of life are you creating? If you need help creating a better life because this stuff is going wacky, constant recycling this head trash, reach out to me. I offer free head trash assessments. I help people clear this junk out. And real transformation happens when you clear the junk and you start embodying your truth. To realize that I live in my body. I know it the best. Others are just guessing what's best for me. Realize that you ultimately know what's best. You know all the answers for you, but you have to get this out of the way so you can really hear your insights, your instincts, your truth. Because this is information. Usually it's false information, but this is your truth, your lighthouse. That's why I really want to be mindful today, is be mindful of the words that you're saying to yourself, because this is creating your reality. Any sense of lack needs to go, and realize your truth. I am one with the infinite abundance of the universe. You are that consciousness. Like, all of your prosperity is right there at your fingertips, and this mind is blocking everything for you. This mind's making you small, telling you it's not the right time, you don't have the skills, you're too old, too young. All this is garbage. But realize, right here is your truth. That's really the message today, is be mindful of your words. You are greater than your words. There's a greater power within you. Just realize there's a greater power within you. The mind likes to look outside for the answers, but we really need to dive in, to tap into that universal consciousness, the perfect spirit, the divine love, God, whatever word you want to use to feel connected to all that is, then life will change. Life will change when you decide it needs to change. When you take that inspired action to make those changes. Inspired action is coming from here. It's not the mind trying to force things, but it's from this place, acting and moving from here, that this really knows the way. This is your wayfinder. This is helping you, keeping you lost in the woods, the weeds of the noise of the mind, but really want to dive into here, into your truth. All right, that's my message for today. Hopefully that's helpful to you. Leave some comments below if I can help you with some kind of questions. If this was useful to you, you can reach out to me at Sam the Miracle Man. Ask me questions, what kind of videos you would like to see. That I'm really here to support you. That I lived in pain for 38 years with 5 incurable diseases that I don't have anymore. My doctors cannot explain me, because I created a new reality. Because ultimately we are the masters of our reality. And this mind is taking you away from your truth. To realize that my words are my wand. That I am creating my reality through my language. And I need to change my language to change my life. It's really that simple. Change your language to change life. But this thing gets yapping, and it's hard to break that. So reach out. I'm here to help you. Lots of love. Be well.